I want to share with you a few credit union credit cards with high limits. So, if you're looking for a credit card with high limits from a credit union this year, here are the top cards I want you to pay attention to. First of all, I want you to think about the Alliance Visa Signature Cashback. This card allows you to receive a maximum credit limit of $100,000. $100,000, okay? So, and basically, and if you have, let's say, a better financial profile, let's say you have your salary is kind of high, your income is high, they can go all the way to $150,000. So I've seen actually people receive, let's say, traditionally $100,000 from Alliance. The cool thing about Alliance is that you are able to get this within 24 hours. But you got to be a member of this credit union for at least 3 months before you can apply for this credit card. But maximum limit here, $100,000. And this cashback credit card allows you to earn unlimited cashback with no categories to track. So you don't have to track rotating categories every quarter or every month. No, you have just you're able to earn like cashback consistently, and the card has no annual fee. You have rates as low as 16%, which is really great from a credit card in this category. There are no foreign transaction fees, so you can use the Alliant Visa Signature Cashback overseas, and you wouldn't be charged anything. Or you can just use the card to actually even shop online and on foreign websites. Okay, and you are able to earn up to 2.5% cashback on your first $10,000 of qualifying eligible purchases, and after that, the percentage comes down to 1.5%. So 1.5% for purchases over $10,000. Okay, and this is a credit card that works with Google Pay, Apple Pay, and Samsung Pay. So, and the cool thing is you can even pre-qualify for this Visa Signature cashback credit card. Okay, so you can really get to see whether or not you could actually qualify without actually hurting your credit score. This is really good. And what I want to say is that overall, Aligned is a pretty fantastic credit card. I mean, is a pretty fantastic credit union. So that's really good. If you're looking for a credit union credit card with high limits, I want you to think about the American Heritage Platinum Preferred. And with this card, you can potentially receive up to $125,000. $125,000. And American Heritage wants you to be a member of this credit union at least one month before you can apply for this credit card. Okay, so this is kind of cool because this card allows you to actually rack up benefits real fast. So maximum credit limits $125,000, and of course, for you to actually get that much, you got to really show some kind of income, right? Because they're not just giving you this kind of limits just for nothing. So, and this card is actually cool because you have an introductory 0% APR on purchases and balance transfers for the first 9 months. So this card is potentially great if you have a large purchase in the works. So let's say you plan to make a significant purchase. Having this 0% APR is actually really good, especially for 9 months. Really fantastic. And after that, American Heritage is only charging you 9.99%. So you don't have a lot of credit cards in this category charging single digit. But this American Heritage Platinum Preferred is charging you single digit. So this is really cool. You can also earn a bonus of 15,000 scorecards rewards points when you spend $1,500 in the first 90 days. No balance transfer fees, which is really great because you're getting a intro 0% APR on purchases and balance transfers with no balance transfer fees. Usually, banks and credit unions like to charge you 3% to 5%, 3 to 5% on when it comes to balance transfer fees, and they want you to really make the transfer within 90 days or 180 days, and sometimes they have a $5 minimum. But American Heritage has none of that. Okay, so you earn a one scorecard reward point for every dollar spent with a low rate platinum preferred MasterCard. So this is really great. On top of that, You have up to 3% cashback on purchases made with cashback cards. So that's really fantastic. Really fantastic. If you're looking for a credit union credit card with higher limits, I want to introduce you to the Navy Fed More Rewards American Express. This is a card that allows you to actually get a maximum credit limit of between 50 and $75,000. Okay, and this card actually is great if you have been a member of NFCU for at least 2 to 3 months before you apply. So that's really good because getting a 50 to 75 grand from Navy Fed is it's already pretty good. Okay, so this is an excellent choice for everyday spending. The card actually offers an impressive selection of categories and earns an unlimited 3x points. So this is really good, and you can also get a solid welcome offer, a one-time credit for a Walmart Plus membership, minimal fees, and a low APR. So you can see that basically Navy Fed wants your business with this credit card. So this is a card that's great for everyday spending. Everyday spending. There are no rotating categories whatsoever. Everyday spending, this card will be there for you. Not a problem, okay? And what I love about this card is that it really does earn excellent rates on most everyday spending categories from A to Z. So if you have a large family or you just live by yourself, you still find the card interesting. And the welcome offer, lack of fees, and low APR provides solid initial and ongoing value, especially from a scalability point of view. Let me explain. If you think about the rewards, for example, let's talk about the rewards. You have 3x points at restaurants and on food delivery, 3x points on groceries, 3x points on gas and transits, and 1x point on everything else. This is pretty good. And you also have to understand that you're able to get a one-time $98 statement credit when you pay $49 or more for an annual Walmart membership using your More Rewards credit card. You have a roadside assistance. You have up to 25% off on car rentals at select car rental companies worldwide, including Budget and Alamo. You have a car rental loss and damage insurance, and you have up to 30% off on select hotel properties through Booking.com on the Amex benefits platform. That's really good, okay? But just remember that this card has a higher barrier to entry compared to other credit union cards. And even though it's an American Express card, you can't pull points with your existing membership rewards account. So something to really keep in mind. If you're looking for the top credit union credit cards with high limits, I want to introduce you to the PenFed Pathfinder Rewards. So this card actually allows you to get a maximum of $100,000, and you can actually apply as soon as you've been a PenFed member for 3 months minimum. Okay, and the cool thing is that unlike Navy Fed that requires military affiliation, PenFed doesn't really require anything. There is no affiliation needed, so everybody can apply for PenFed, not a problem. Same thing for American Heritage or same thing for Alliance. Okay, so Navy Fed, you gotta have a military affiliation, either biologically or physically or professionally. So PenFed is actually cool, and this particular credit card, the PenFed Pathfinder Rewards, is actually best for travel rewards. Okay, this is a solid travel card that's actually among the most accessible credit union credit cards, and you will earn actually a 3x points on travel and 1.5x points on all other purchases, all for an easy to offset $95 annual fee. So this rewards credit card is charging you $95 every single year. And if you are an existing PenFed Honors Advantage member, the annual fee is waived, and you will earn actually 4x on travel. So you can see that PenFed is really trying to honor those PenFed Honors Advantage members. You will also get a sizable sign-up bonus, priority pass lounge access, and a statement credit for global entry or TSA pre-check. So you can apply for a PenFed membership by applying for a savings account and depositing a minimum of $5, offering a much lower barrier to entry than many credit unions, including Navy Fed. So if you think about the travel rewards, you have a 4x points on travel for a PenFed Advantage members, otherwise 3x points, 1.5x points on other purchases. You're able to earn you can earn 50,000 bonus points after spending $3,000 in the first 90 days. You have up to $100 credit for global entry or TSA pre-check and up to $100 credit for domestic ancillary travel fees. So this is something to really think about, okay? Especially from a scalability point of view, that's really fantastic, okay? And one thing I want to say also is that your earned points expire unless you actually use them within 5 years. If you're looking for a credit union credit card with high limits, I want you to think about the First Tech Choice Rewards World. The maximum limit you can get with this card is $75,000, and you got to be a First Tech member for at least 1 month before you can apply for this particular card, okay? And this card actually is great in terms of offering you a lot of choices. So this is really good for the card. And one thing you want to say is that, for instance, you have a 20,000 bonus points when you spend at least $3,000 in the first 60 days, which is really this is a $200 value. I mean, 20,000 points, okay? And you do have exciting rewards and redemption options. For example, you have 2x rewards points on everyday purchases, including gas, groceries, household goods, and more. So that's really good. You can earn 1 reward point on all other purchases, especially from a flexibility point of view. You are really you can be happy real fast about this card. You have cashback rewards as well as travel, merchandise, gift card, and event experience redemption options. And so, one thing I want to say also is that when it comes to the First Tech Choice Rewards World Mastercard, you have to understand that you have a plurality. You have a variety of perks and features. Okay, and so for instance, you are able to grow your rewards balance. So there is no limit to how many rewards points you can earn, and your points never expire. That's really good. You can protect your purchases from damage and theft for 90 days with MasterCard purchase assurance. You can enjoy exclusive discounts from DoorDash. Can you imagine? HelloFresh, Lyft, Fandango, and more. And you can take advantage of a suite of special MasterCard benefits, including MasterCard ID theft protection, Master rental coverage, and Master global service. That's really good. And you also have worldwide 24-hour assistance with lost and stolen card reporting, emergency card replacement, and emergency cash advance. Fantastic. So I just shared with you the top 5 credit union credit cards with high limits. And it's important to understand that when you actually are looking for a credit union credit card, you got to first ask yourself whether you qualify for membership, even before you talk about the limits, because see, the limit will come after you're in. Like once you're in, you can start thinking about what's available in the house, right? But you first got to get in the house, okay? And credit unions require membership, so you got to make sure that you qualify for membership. And if you do qualify for membership, how long do you have to wait before applying for a credit card? Because a lot of credit unions like you to wait for 1 month or 1 to 3 months to apply for a credit product. You know, it's like a line of credit or a loan or a credit card. And but one thing for sure, credit unions are pretty interesting because they do have lower APRs and fewer fees. Okay, and so in some cases, credit unions may provide credit cards with lower APRs and fees, but their rewards may not be that great. Okay, so you want to consider your priorities between costs and rewards when choosing. Okay, and it's not really hard to get a credit card from a credit union. It depends on your specific location and also the priorities that you have, and also your current your current financial profile in terms of your credit score, in terms of your geographic situation, how long you've been a credit union customers in the past for, and how long actually you've been with the same employer. Because the credit union wants to make sure that you have strong financial stability. The longer you have been with one employer, the better. Okay, so it's not really that hard to get a credit card from a credit union. It's just a matter of getting the specific card that you really want for your specific situation. So if you're looking for a credit union credit card with higher limits, you have to understand that there are some pros and cons with those cards. So of course, on the pro side, you have the high limits, right? Getting the potential of receiving a maximum of $100,000 in credit limits is actually good, regardless of the provenance of the card. Whether you're getting from a credit union or a regular bank, it's still the same limits anyway. So very high limit. This is really good. This does appeal to lots of folks. You also have a card that's very safe to use. So basically, you have a card that are issued by credit unions that receive some kind of regulations from the National Credit Union Administration, so the NCUA. So this is kind of cool because it just means that credit unions' credit cards are backed. They are backed by institutions that have, let's say, federal insurance, kind of similar to the FDIC. The NCUA is the equivalent, the FDIC equivalent for credit unions. Okay, so credit union credit cards also come with the same consumer protections mandated by the Credit Card Act of 2009 as traditional bank issued cards. So this is really good from a flexibility point of view. You also have better rates. So when it comes to the credit union credit cards with high limits, you have better rates because their rates are capped at 18%. Okay, so this is really cool. But on the flip side, just remember that membership is required. So for you to get a credit union credit card, you gotta first be a member. If you're not a member, you cannot apply. And also you have limited welcome offers or weaker reward category. Okay. So traditional credit cards can usually offer longer or higher sign up bonuses, longer intro APR offers, or better ongoing reward categories. So consider your initial and long term needs and compare credit union credit cards with higher limits, to traditional cards that you may be eligible for to actually maximize your return. You want to maximize your return. You want to maximize your potential too. So, in conclusion to this conversation, I spoke to you about the credit union credit cards with high limits. The top cards include Alliant Visa, American Heritage, Navy Fed, Penn Fed, and the First Tech Choice. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'll see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.